How is a multi-ethnic church specifically going to be a blessing to the neighborhood it finds itself in?
Wow. I guess I look at it just her witness in that community. When you see, and as we know the history, understand the history of America, and even understanding the history of the black church as to eventually how it formed. It was due to the fact that whites didn't want to worship with blacks. And Richard Allen started AME churches as a result of that. And so there's been a split since that. And that's really an indictment against the church and against Jesus Christ as to what he did. He did to bring these parties together, bring people together. But when we're reflecting that in whatever community, it shows that the gospel of Jesus Christ is much powerful than the social construct of racism that we live in. And so it's something to behold when you see people who are noticeably visibly different, but so much the same in Christ.
It casts a vision.
Yes.
And I really think that's the calling of the church, is to be an outpost of heaven.
Right.
To say, yes, this world is broken,
Right.
But there's going to be that day.
That day.
Heaven is coming down. It has come down in Jesus Christ. And like a mustard seed, it's growing and growing and growing. And one day it's coming down in all of its power. It's coming down ultimately. One day there's going to be no more individual racism, systemic racism. There's going to be no more brokenness. There's going to be no more walls of hostility. That's going to be a day. But look, right here, we're tasting a little bit of that.
Right.
We're experiencing that in an already but not yet way.
Yes.
The brokenness that community is experiencing, we're saying there is an answer in the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yes. And frankly, if we can't experience that and can't work through that, I don't know what in the world we would say to the community.
Sure.
But we lose our prophetic voice completely when we can't even exhibit the diversity that comes from the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
So
Yeah, I would agree. When I think about a multi-ethnic church in community and what it could mean for a community, I just think about what comes to mind most often is just this idea of one organism that can be a force for change in the broader community.